Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be receiving my LPC elective results. So these are the results from the summer exams that I took recently in June 2020. I've just woken up. Okay, no, scrap that, that's a lie. I actually got out of bed, brushed my teeth, made myself look slightly presentable, had a cuppa, and then just sat back down and set up my camera, made myself look a little bit pretty but still a bit tired for that kind of YouTube effect. I don't know why I'm baiting myself out like this. I ramble quite a bit when I'm nervous, and I don't know, I feel a bit nervous today, a bit kind of I don't know what that feeling was, but okay. So essentially, for those of you who do not know, I studied my LPC LLM at the University of Law in the Bloomsbury campus, so in London. I actually really enjoyed the LPC. I enjoyed it a lot more than my LLB because I found it a lot more practical. However, due to the pandemic, teaching at the university was very different from March onwards. So of course I sat my March exams completely fine because Corona hadn't really set in the UK yet. However, when lockdown was imposed, all classes were moved to online classes and all exams were moved to online exams. So how did I find this? I found it a lot more difficult upon hindsight than I would have expected. In online classes, I struggled to concentrate at times. Especially near the end of the course, I could really feel myself burning out and my concentration in classes really did decrease. And with online exams as well, there was obviously those technical issues. One time my printer wouldn't print my exam paper in the exam. And of course with online exams, it meant that I had to change the way I wrote my notes because there was no way I could print out 100 pages of notes at home. So I had to revise from my laptop screen, which is very different because I actually revise usually from books or, you know, physical things in front of me. But I do feel like the university reacted very well to the pandemic. So the fact that they moved our classes all online, they also pre-recorded our seminar so we could pause it and watch it anytime we wanted. And the fact that in the exams they gave us an extra hour, so that would accommodate for things like technical issues or printing out your exam paper before you start. One of the main things the University of Law introduced during the pandemic was a no detriment policy. So essentially the no detriment policy states that if my summer exams average is less than the average of the exams that I took in March or pre-corona, then my overall grade won't be affected by the exams that I took in the summer. So essentially I don't really have anything to worry about. So my March exams, my average was 82%. Yeah, I don't understand why I'm feeling nervous for my elective results today. I think it's more so because I actually like pushing myself and I wanted to do better in these exams, but I don't think I did because of the whole change to the virtual aspect of things. So the 4 electives that I did was mergers and acquisitions, employment law, intellectual property and private client. I really enjoyed M&A, employment and intellectual property, but private client was the worst topic I've ever chosen in my life. No offense to private client lawyers, but I don't think the whole taxation aspect of it was for me. How about I actually predict what I got in my results, and then later on when results come out I'll be able to compare and see whether I was right. So M&A, let's say M&A, I think I got around like 65. Employment, I think I'd got like 68 in that. I think employment was my easiest exam. Sometimes it's the easiest exams where you actually do the worst, so I don't even know. Intellectual property was my favourite subject of the whole LPC course. However, I found the exam very difficult, so I think I got like 63. Private client I didn't enjoy at all, but I found the exam actually okay, but then because I found the actual module difficult, I'm not sure whether the answers that I put are okay, so I think I got like 60. Let's see later on whether I'm right. I did the LLM section as well, but my results for that come later on the 27th of August. So yeah, what we're going to do now is you can go away and leave me alone. That was rude, I'm sorry. What I'm going to do is get on with the rest of my day, and what I mean by that is actually, you know, just refresh the examinations page every 2 minutes. I think 2 minutes is a good way. Hey everyone, welcome back. I am very nervous right now, so I may have difficulty speaking, but I've just received intel from my WhatsApp group chat that the results are here. Oh, I can't speak. So I'm just going to log in now to have a look. Oh my god. I don't even know why I'm so nervous. Oh my god. What's my username? Oh my god. Password. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I'm on the main page, I'm on the home page. Oh my god, I hate results day for this reason, like the heart drop feeling that you get, I just can't do it. Oh my god, it's asking me to sign in again. Oh my god, what's my email? Sim. Okay, there we go. Okay. This better not be a false alarm because okay. Oh my god, it's up. Oh my god, it's up. Vibro, okay. Open, man, Jesus Christ. Open. Oh my god, it's password protected, okay. 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 I'll take that. I will take that. Okay, so I'm a bit surprised with this one. So, employment law, how I said it was my easiest, I got 53. I don't know how, like, I'm actually quite pissed off with that, but you know, we move. It gets better, it gets better. So mergers and acquisitions, I got 71. My second best that I did was intellectual property, which I got 84. And the best one I did was the topic that I found the absolute worst. So I got 88 in private client. I don't know how this happened. I'm really confused because employment law I found the easiest, like the absolute easiest, and that's like the worst exam I've done by far. Well, you know, it is what it is. I'm someone who actually is like, I'm quite hard on myself, so even though I've got distinctions in the rest of my exams, that 53 is really pissing me off. I definitely kind of want to query that at some point because I'm not quite am I reading this right? Yeah, it definitely says 53. You know what, it's okay, I passed all exams. I needed to pass all my exams for my training contract anyway. I'm a bit baffled, you know, I'm actually really baffled. So I've had a moment to recollect my thoughts. I am very happy with what I've achieved, especially in the 3 exams, so M&A, intellectual property and private client. But I'm so disappointed still about employment law because I actually enjoyed the subject. Obviously there's something that I clearly just missed off the mark, so I am really going to email them, try and get some feedback on my actual paper because it's very important to me to know where I've gone wrong. So yeah, so I worked out my average from my summer exams and it's 74%, so still a distinction even though the employment law brought that average right down, but you know, we move. I am now going to go celebrate. But before I go, let me give you some quick tips on the LPC. Firstly, don't underestimate the workload on the LPC. That first week I was so overwhelmed by the number of books we take. Take a suitcase to uni, by the way, when you're collecting your books. I was so overwhelmed by the books that you take, the amount of work that we have to do before each seminar, so please don't underestimate that. Secondly, if you are deciding between which university to pick, so whether say BPP or Uni of Law for example, there are loads of things to pick from, but also please do bear in mind whether you are a closed book learner or an open book learner. I found out that I was an open book learner, so I relied very heavily on my notes, and that leads on to my second tip for the LPC, especially if you're studying it at the University of Law or any other provider that does open book exams. Make sure your notes are organised and consolidated from day one, because you actually find that study breaks and study leave periods are not that long before your exams, and you may find yourself rushing before exams to actually get things done. Thirdly, my third tip is don't underestimate the power of specimen papers and mock papers. Do make sure you do your mock exams before you do the real exams, and make sure you take the specimen papers seriously as well. I found those really helped me during the LPC. Fourth tip, be prepared to adapt. So during my year I had to adapt from physical learning to virtual learning, and you know, I'm not sure how the new semester is going to start at the University of Law, but you may find yourself during the first few months online learning, the next few months physical learning, so make sure you're able to adapt to that change. And lastly, make sure you make good use of all the resources available at university. I know some people who have found the career service at the University of Law particularly helpful, and that has helped them in kind of providing them CV reviews or application reviews, and that has then consequently helped them secure training contracts or back schemes later on. So I hope you found this video enjoyable to watch and entertaining. If you have any further questions about the LPC or you'd like to ask me some questions, please do ask me on my socials provided below. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.